Now, I want to talk about some fascinating parallels between oxalates and copper. Now, both of them are silent causes of chronic disease. They're sort of working in the background, driving chronic disease, even though you don't realize it. Are driving heart disease, cancer, leaky gut, hypothyroid, and and you just don't realize that it's sort of working in the background against you. Similarly, copper is driving ADHD and mental disorders like bipolar and depression. And they're also, both of them are hidden drivers of irritability, mood disorders, anger, and resentment. So we're seeing, divorce rates skyrocket. And many people think that this is due to the toxicities that people have. Like people think copper toxicity is like the cause of divorce rates. And think of all the road rage out there. People are just angry at each other in our society nowadays. It used to be when I was growing up, everyone was friendly with each other. But now you have people on the streets just like super angry at each other on the road, and that could be due to copper toxicity. And then on top of that, both of them are gradual phenomena. They accumulate gradually over time in your organs. In the case of copper, it accumulates in your liver and in your brain. And in the case of oxalates, it accumulates in essentially every organ, liver, brain, kidneys, heart, your bones, your thyroid. They gradually increase in toxicity over time as you age. And that makes them like a perfect weapon of choice, because it's not like some acute phenomena where you just like ingest it and then you feel sick. It's something that builds up over time, and that's consistent with the chronic disease epidemic, because chronic means long term. And so both of these are silent causes of chronic disease. And that also makes them like the perfect weapon of choice against us, because our enemy, who I've talked about in previous videos, the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, they want a sort of toxin for us that grows with time, that's sort of hard to identify, because it makes it easier to just hide the fact that they're at war with us. And so I believe they've chosen oxalate and copper to focus on because they're great long-term toxicities. And indeed, we have seen conspiracies around oxalate and conspiracies around copper. We saw the Popeye cartoon, which promoted spinach, right, for oxalates. And we've also seen the green smoothie movement. And in the copper case, we've seen copper IUDs for women and birth control that increases copper. We've also seen copper water pipes, right? And so all of these indicate that these are weapons of choice against us.